Alrighty, boys, I figured I'd share this one with you. I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to this, or they don't even know what the heck the manufacturer's talking about here. So, grease front drive shaft at each oil change interval. Boys, if you don't know what it's talking about, and this is not a rule of thumb, but I can almost guarantee you the dealerships don't do this. It's bull crap. I don't trust dealerships for nothing. Comes purely from experience as far as servicing my equipment. That's how I ended up with shops. That's how I ended up with my own stuff, because stuff flies apart. Anyway, so to keep things matters focused here, so the way you're gonna find this, so you got the drive shaft, or excuse me, the transfer case, and this whole mumbo jumbo stuff going on here. So on the back side, you see that fresh grease. I don't know if let me point it out to you. So fresh grease. I'm pointing it out with the laser. I don't know how it's going to turn out on camera. And then on the other side, if you look, you could see right there. I'm pointing at it. Well, hold on a second. Am I pointing out my screen, or am I pointing out the metal? There it is. See, right there, that metal piece right now. I'm shiny. Okay, it's been hosed down by brake cleaner. Right there. So it's an indent. It's an indent in this piece right here. That's what it is. And it dumps the grease into this ball thing. You see that? Man, guys, just watch, man. Sorry. But you see how it's wet up there and it's greasy? That ball right there, it's peeking out a hair. Let me see what I can do for you guys. So this thing right here, that's what it's greasing. Anyways, the way you find it is you come over here on this side and you just spin it and look for an indent. And once you see an indent, hose her down with some brake cleaner, like I did so, and then you're good. See, mine's right there. So yeah, it's very important so your drive shaft doesn't go to crimp. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the underneath of a Ram, here you go. Guys, this truck has what, 139, 140? Look at this thing. The only thing that's wet, this is not wet. Well, it appeared to be wet on camera, but it's not wet. Nice and dry, as you could tell. The thing that's semi-wet is from the oil change. I think next time they're gonna have to change the grommet. And this thing right here, I'm running an open vent. Look at that. That's condensation. That's this foam piece. But anyways, look at this. 139, 140,000 on this truck. And we're starting to see a little bit of something going on here. It might be from the time they had the valve cover open and it's leaked down. We got a professional driver there. Freaking out. Better be freaking out. They got barrels of oil there. Mix it with that trailer. Ain't gonna be pretty for him. I'm gonna have to clean up. But anyway, boys, it's pretty clean and dry under here. Tranny ain't leaking. Oh, transfer case ain't leaking. I don't know, for you guys that are curious. U-joints, nice and solid. This is the tank, my Titan tank, as you could tell. I gotta zoom out a little. You know, you got your carrier bearing. What you're looking for is cracks and stuff. This thing is solid. I mean, I can barely move it. It's there to cushion, but it's not there to flop, if you know what I mean. Look at that. U-joints are solid. I guess I'm taking you along on an inspection. My filter, my fuel filter, this sensor goes out often and then throws water and fuel in just all the time, full time. So when you want to come back up here, you want to... Man, I'm horrible at recording, but you see how I'm doing this? Putting some weight into it. This thing's solid, ain't moving anywhere, so you know these bearings are solid, you know these are solid. I mean, you can start seeing they're starting to leak, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, but you know, you got to keep an eye on stuff here. But I mean, I got trucks with what, 300,000-400,000, they have no issue. So I don't know if that's a leak or just at some point it got hot and a little bit of grease went out. You know, they're not like shut tight. These caps are floating in there. If you undo the ring and press them out, they just fall out. Why am I singing to the choir? Preaching to the choir. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. My Bilstein shocks. Someone asked me how long they last. Guys, I've put these on, I think from 30,000 miles. I couldn't be happier. I mean, they're nice and dry and no issues whatsoever. Well, once in a while, I'll take this truck through a car wash that has underbody wash. And, yeah. Looks like it's not clean enough under here. But anyways, you got grease zerts. Boys, don't forget to grease your track bars. So we got those greased. Those greased. I think we're good to go. It's solid under here. Anyways, get out from under here. These things tend to leak often, but mine's nice and dry. I personally haven't had issues. I just see guys coming in here. But yeah. A lot of times when you see a lot of grease or something like that, it's bad, but in this case it's good. And you can tell which are greasable. Like my upper ball joints are greasable, my U-joints, I mean, you could see those are greasable because I changed them out already. I mean, that's what happens. A little bit of grease goes a long way. It looks like they're gushing or whatever, but that's not the case. You know, on this side it's the same thing. You can see how that's greasy, like something's wrong with it. But I've put new ones in there. This is the side that got buried in dirt and sand, so I didn't want to take the chance and screw things up. So I just went ahead and took it all apart, put a new caliper on there, and did a U-joint. For you boys that haven't seen it or haven't heard about it, this thing got covered, you know, just freaking submerged in mud and dirt, and that's a crap show that I had to go through. But anyways, as always, you boys behave, and y'all have a mighty fine day. May the Lord bless you, and stay in the Christmas spirit. Y'all have a mighty fine day. Ciao, bye.